Hello students, in this video we will learn about the structure of a neuron. Now the neuron which I have drawn over here is a multipolar neuron since it has many branches as you can see in the diagram. Okay, so this is a multipolar neuron. Let's discuss about the structure of this neuron. Now a neuron is a structural and functional unit of the nervous system. What does a neuron do? It will detect, it will transmit and it will receive different kinds of stimuli. What are stimuli? They are nothing but impulses or messages. Okay, so it will receive it, it will transmit it to the next neuron. Now, this is the structure of a neuron. It basically consists of a cyton or the cell body, and the second thing is the extension. Now, these extensions are the dendrites, which are many as you can see over here, and there is a single extension over here which is the axon. So neuron basically has two parts. First is the cyton and second part is the extension, which are the dendrites, and the single extension, that is the axon. Let's start with the first part, that is the dendrites. Now dendrites, as you can see in this structure, they are many. There are many dendrites present, okay, and they are branched. You can see all the dendrites, they are further branched. So dendrites are many and they are branched. Now this part which you can see over here, this is the cell body or the cyton or soma or perikaryon. Now these all terms are for the same thing. You should remember all these terms, okay. So the cyton is also called as cell body or soma or perikaryon. So this is the cyton. Now just like any other cell, it consists of a nucleus. Okay, there is a nucleus in the center and there are many organelles present, just like a cell, okay. So nucleus and many organelles present. Here which we need to remember are these which are present over here. See these are the Nissls granules. Now this is very important with exam point of view. You should remember about this Nissls granules, okay. These Nissls granules, they are made up of RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and free ribosomes. Now this constitution you should remember. There are questions which have been asked in the past regarding this. So Nissls granules are made up of rough endoplasmic reticulum and free ribosomes. Now here you can see this Nissls granules are present in the cyton and in the dendrites. See, they are there in the dendrites as well, right? So it is present in the cyton and in the dendrites. This you should remember that it is absent in the axon. Here you won't find any Nissls granules. Okay, remember this part, that Nissls granules are present in the cyton and the dendrites. They are absent in the axon. Okay, so this was about the cell body. Here you need to remember about the Nissls granules, which is important. This single unbranched process arising from the cyton, this is the axon. Okay, so axon is single and it is unbranched. There are no further branches, right? So single and unbranched process which is arising from the cyton. Now the part, see over here, the neck of the axon, it is the axon hillock. Okay. Now this nerve, as you know about the neuroglial cells as well, there are nerve and there are neuroglial cells. Neuroglial cells are supportive in function. They will be present along with the nerve or the neuron and they will provide support to the neuron. So just like here, this is a nerve and there are neuroglial cells present over here. These neuroglial cells are the Schwann cells. Okay, so Schwann cells are present over here. Now what these Schwann cells are going to do, they will secrete a substance, a proteinaceous substance which is myelin. So this here which you see, this is myelin. Now it is a covering. So it is called as myelin sheath. Sheath means covering, right? So this over here, these are the myelin sheath. This myelin sheath gives white appearance to the axon. So wherever in the brain you find this myelin sheath, this myelinated part, it appears as the white matter in the brain. And wherever you find this part, cyton, this appears as the gray matter. Okay, so this myelin sheath will give white appearance and it acts as an insulator. Insulator meaning it will resist electrical flow. Now this is also something important which you should remember, that it gives white appearance and it acts as an insulator. So this myelin sheath is secreted by the Schwann cell, which is present. Now you will notice here that this myelin sheath is not continuous throughout the length of the axon, right? There are certain gaps present in between. These gaps are called as node of Ranvier. So this over here, this is the node of Ranvier. Remember that the myelin sheath is not continuous throughout the length. There are certain gaps which are called as node of Ranvier. Now this is the terminal part or the end part of the axon. So this part is called as the axon terminal, the terminal part of the axon. Here you can find these structures. They are the synaptic knob. Synaptic knob. Now if I want to see inside the synaptic knob, I see something like this. So this is one synaptic knob which I have drawn over here. See, in this synaptic knob there are many synaptic vesicles. Vesicles will carry something. So here the synaptic vesicles are carrying many neurotransmitters inside them. So all these are neurotransmitters present in the synaptic vesicles, and many synaptic vesicles are present in a single synaptic knob. Okay, so these neurotransmitters are nothing but chemical messengers. Now you must be knowing that there is transmission of nerve impulse by two means. It can be through electrical transmission or it can be through chemical transmission. In case of chemical transmission, neurotransmitters play a very important role because they are also chemical messengers. So these neurotransmitters are stored over here in the synaptic knob, and they are formed by the Nissel's granules. Nissel's granules, they form neurotransmitters, and these neurotransmitters will be stored inside the synaptic knob. Now one more thing which you should remember over here is, now since this nerve consists of myelin sheath, it is called as a myelinated nerve. There are nerves where there is no myelin sheath, which does not have myelin sheath. There the Schwann cells will not secrete myelin sheath. Such nerves are called as non-myelinated nerves, which will not have the myelin sheath. Okay, so this over here is a myelinated nerve, and it is a multipolar neuron since it has many branches arising from the cyton. So this was the structure of a neuron. I hope you understood everything. If you have any doubts, please do mention in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any suggestions for future lectures, please mention in the comment box. Thank you for watching.